What is up, ladies and gentlemen, it's Kiddie here and welcome back to another one of my videos. On today's video we are looking at Frag Shooter, and in particular I've decided I'm going to give you a current top 10 worst fraggers in the game of Frag Shooter. We've got 98 fraggers at the moment. There's going to be another couple coming out soon, so we're going to be soon at 100 fraggers. But this is my choice of the top 10 worst fraggers in the game. If you've got a difference of opinion, let me know in the comment section. Before we go into the top 10, make sure you subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And if you spend any money in the game, use the code Kiddie, K-I-D-D-I-E, and that will help me out immensely. So without further ado, let's go into that top 10. So in at number 10, I have put Mech Knight. He had a buff a while back, but I still don't think he's that good. I mean, none of these characters in the top 10 you should never main any of these characters because they are that bad. There's got to be another character that's out there in the game you're playing that you can choose over these guys. So basically, a lot of this is also down to the AI of the characters. They're not just bad in themselves, but they're bad when they're using the AI as well. They're just not good enough, and they all need a buff, in my opinion. So Mech Knight, he's got 3 shields now. That's about all you can say about him. Then we have Scout and Nutty. Scout and Nutty, he's got these squirrel turrets. They're vaguely interesting, not amazing. He's got a widespread shot. He doesn't do an immense amount of damage. He's not particularly fast. He's just not incredibly useful. Again, he probably could do with those, either making more turrets, or maybe would be even better would be if the turrets did more damage and were more annoying. I think that's what I would say about this character. In at number 8, I've put Dan. Dangerous Dan, or not so dangerous Dan, whichever way you want to look at it. He's got a self-heal ability, but other than that, he's generally not that great in any particular category that you want to mention. Shooting's average at best. His heal could maybe they could make his heal a faster heal, so he could heal like to full health within a matter of seconds. Now that might make him a little bit better, but at the moment he's definitely not good enough. In at number 7, we've got OK. I said way back on one of my old videos that OK was not okay, and I stand by that fact. I think he may have had a buff at one time in the past, but he's still, you know, some people say he's got his attacking ability is very similar to Waves, so he's basically your poor man's Wave, except for his ultimate ability is not anywhere near as good as Waves, which is why Wave is way up there in the top 10, and OK is way down there in the bottom 10, and that is why he is in the top 10. Now we're in number 6, and I've got Eagle Eye in number 6. You might find a running theme. You might find that there's a lot of snipers in this deck, in this top 10, and that is because they're just pants. They're just, apart from Zap Girl, who's got a pretty good sniping ability, the rest of them, the ones that have got these zoom in lens, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work for me, and when the AI is using it, it's not particularly effective. As you can see here, I'm having a go with it, and the shots just, they're either not hitting, or when they are hitting, they're doing such a minimal amount of damage, and in the meanwhile, you get killed. Next, we have Fidelio. Now, Fidelio, again, was another character that they buffed in the past, but I still don't think he's good enough. He's got, I think I've got one frag power. I've got the frag power that makes him so he's stronger, and he's still not strong enough. You've got this turret of his, or you've got the frag power that you can put more than one turret out, but it's just not useful. It just doesn't work well enough, and that is why Fidelio makes it into the top 10. Now we're at number 4, and at number 4 I've got Cyber Girl. And one of the biggest reasons that I think that Cyber Girl is in the top 10 is because her ultimate ability is sort of a waste of time. Being able to go back to defense at a moment's notice is not that good or big a deal really. And other than that, she's just got this single shooter. She doesn't do a lot of damage. She hasn't got a lot of health. She's overall very uninteresting, and that is it. Now in number 3, we've got Vlad. Vlad, as again, another sniper, it just doesn't do enough damage. It needs to do a lot more damage. You can see me using it, and again, like I said, in some of the other characters, even with the AI, it just does not do enough damage. If he's in the camp position and the bunkers are being attacked, he pretty much won't do anything to stop it, and that's why he makes it into the top 3. Now my consideration for the second worst fragger in the game is Captain Polar, or Captain Polar, however you want to pronounce it. Again, another sniper with a zoom capability that just doesn't work. It doesn't work if you're maining as him, and it doesn't really work very well if the AI is controlling him. He's just not good enough. It just needs more power, more accuracy to be a threat. To be if someone is attacking and Captain Polar is there, he does not really do much. He's not powerful in any means of the imagination. Super needs a buff. That's why he's second worst. And as you probably would have guessed, if you haven't been watching my channel, you maybe not know, but otherwise, you should know the long shot, in my opinion, is the worst fragger in the game right now. Another sniper with a zoom ability that just doesn't work. He's just too slow. It just doesn't do enough damage. He's very, very weak. He's easy to kill. He can't defend your base. If you've got him in one of your decks, if it's like a random draft event, you know you're in trouble, because he just has not got the capability to do anything of note, and that is why he is my #1 choice for the worst fragger in the game. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button, that'd be super awesome. Shout out to my channel, Dominic M. Percy, and the rest is kind of cares. And if you want to help grow this channel to 25,000 subscribers and beyond, make sure you share today's video, and feel free to check out one coming along shortly. Bye for now.